It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Nuggets in Denver. Well, for Denver, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play. But if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon.
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. And as we've got a...
Thanks, Kevin. Well, it's the first meeting of the year between these teams.
Thank you, David.
A lot of people pointing towards the Nuggets and thinking about it's not the offense where they need to improve. If they're going to get the best out of their young talent, it's defensively and their commitment to that end of the floor.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Here's Batum. Outside, Davis. Outside, Dragic. With some arc. Vucevic with the block. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dragic is out there with Batum. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. All going up court. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. And here is Ingram. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Passes to Baines. Shoots over Vucevic. He sinks the 11-footer. Baines has got the first points of the night for Oklahoma City. And Brent, last year the Nuggets had one of the worst defenses in the NBA.
Well, when you watch the way they play, Kevin, the problems exist because there's just not a ton of experience out there. Not a lot of rim protection or activity on the inside. So as good as they were offensively last year, you know that their coaching staff in training camp was talking about a defensive mindset to keep them more competitive throughout the season.
On defense, the Nuggets, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Dragic. Davis sets a screen. Back to Batum. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Love. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Batum. Lays it up and banks it in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
They set the screen. Davis sets a screen. It's Ingram on the wing. Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just wheeling his shots in over the defense.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Brent, coming down the stretch of a tight game, some coaches like to substitute for offense and defense. Others don't. What would be your preference if you were coaching?
I think the idea has to totally do with matchups, Kevin. You're looking out on the floor. If all of a sudden the guy you want with the ball has a mismatch or an advantage, I'm going to stay away from any sort of timeout to give a coach 60 seconds to talk about something that he could probably shut down. I might not be able to be as creative as what's just happened in the flow of the game, and I'll trust my player to make the right play for me at that time.
Rubio outside. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Love with the screen on Batum. Hayward outside. Love with the screen for Hayward, and they take the lead.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
Davis setting the pick for Batum. Rebounded by Vucevic. Nuggets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's stolen by Dragic. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Batum dishes to Dragic. Rubio with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Shoots from 12. Here's Vucevic. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Up again.
Some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Here's Hayward. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. 6 points for Gordon Hayward. And so the first quarter is in the books. Denver on top. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out? And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
Yeah, it just looked like, and I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but just never comfortable in this game. And the line certainly is one of those places where that could show up.
Hayward out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Vucevic, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
And that one falls for Ingram. And Brandon Ingram, the second overall pick in 2016 out of Duke. What do you make of his rookie season?
You know, very much a work in progress. You have to remember how young he is. Didn't turn 19 until 3 months before the draft, and he's still rail thin. So he's got a chance to improve very quickly over the next few seasons as his body continues to mature.
Rubio against Dragic, and Rubio kicks to Hayward. It's a pick by Love. Goes up off the pick.
Oh! And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Feeds it to Rubio. Pick by Vucevic. A shot by Hayward, wide open. No good on the three. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside Dragic. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Batum. No good that time. And Denver the other way now. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Dragic against Rubio. It's a pick by Love. Over to the wing. Vucevic. No good on the three.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
And really the past few seasons, the Thunder have just been a dominant team on the glass. They do a great job of limiting second chance points, and they get a lot of extra possessions with their own offensive rebound. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
It's a pick by Love. Hayward outside. And Hayward with the stuff.
Kevin Love constantly looking to set screens. A good screen will open up more space for him to create some offense.
You look over the roster of the Thunder, and it's easy to see why they're such a great rebounding team. 1 through 5 can come up with 10 boards on any given night.
And those rebounding totals usually translate to wins for this team. Very rarely do they lose a game when they're having their way on the glass. The goal at the end of the night is to play the bully in and around that painted area.
The feed now to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Rubio in the corner. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. And it's a 7-point Denver lead.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Ingram kicks to Dragic. Back to Ingram. Batum with the three, sinks the triple.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Vucevic, a screen on Dragic. Count that bucket. Rubio's got 5 points so far.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Ingram kicks to Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, when Davis can get that kind of position down low, those kinds of looks are pretty much golden.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of.
And now, the 2K Sports
And hello
halftime
again.
show.
We have an exhilarated home crowd. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets? So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest.
The lights of downtown Denver shimmering in the background as we welcome you back to the Mile High City and the Pepsi Center. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out.
Rubio with it. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Ingram. Davis is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Dragic, and it's Batum in at the 2 spot. There's the 3. Batum with another miss.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
And as great as Nicholas Batum is, the one issue he's dealt with, Greg, his entire career is staying consistent during games.
And with his skill set, it is hard for Batum to be completely absent. He can play, though, too passively at times when you know what he's capable of. And he's at his best when he is active and aggressive.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. The dish now to Love. Picked by Vucevic. Rubio the pass to Vucevic. Shoot from the right block. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Ingram dishes to Batum. Yep, that one goes in there. Batum's got 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rubio against Dragic. And Rubio kicks to Hayward. Love with the screen for Hayward. Love outside. Tips it up, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Batum passes to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, a great battle last year as the season finished off between the Nuggets and Blazers to make the playoffs. Denver did not. So they made some trades, tried to make a push. This year they've got to make some improvements and maybe find themselves in one of those top 8 slots to play in the postseason.
Ingram with the steal. On the wing, Batum. To the wing on the left. Dragic dishes to Baines. Shot clock at 6. Dragic against Rubio. No good from Dragic. And Brent, for the Nuggets, you get the feeling of excitement for this franchise.
Well, you feel like this team's not just going to make the playoffs once, but could have a very effective long run in the Western Conference, and they're going to be playing a style that a lot of their fans and certainly fans around the league are going to appreciate. Off-ball movement and passing. You know, there's a team in Golden State that seemed to do that with great effectiveness.
Inside, here's Hayward. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Batum kicks to Davis. Inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ingram.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
It's a pick by Love. 3-pointer, Hayward. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Signs of relentless work right here from Kevin Love on the glass to grab that rebound.
Batum passes to Davis. Dragic against Rubio. Dishes it to Batum. Pass to Baines. Now here's Ingram. Defended by Hayward. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Nuggets leading by 3. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Vucevic is screen on Dragic. It's a pick by Love. There's Hollis Jefferson. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hollis Jefferson's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down to...
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Now Dragic. Vucevic is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Hayward. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Batum. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Batum's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Oklahoma City. And Rubio kicks to Vucevic. Back to Rubio. To the left wing. It's a pick by Love. Clock at 4. Hayward from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
And a bit of a bittersweet question for you, Brent. We know you spent so many years with the Sonics who eventually were uprooted and became this Thunder team. How badly would you like to see Seattle get a basketball team again?
I think it's the NBA's mission to get back to Seattle, and under Adam Silver, he's asked questions about the return to the Emerald City, and I think it's going to happen, Kevin. If it does, I'd love to be a part of what the organization does up there. I do miss the PNW. That's the Pacific Northwest.
They set the pick. Dragic dishes to Baines. Pass to Batum. Kicks it to Davis. Over Love. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Just love to see the confidence on display from Anthony Davis with the catch and shoot. Just another reason why he's considered one of the best players in the game.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pick by Vucevic. Launches it. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Rubio. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And how quickly did Kevin Love get that shot off? What great confidence in that stroke.
Davis.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Hollis Jefferson passes to Rubio. He feeds it to Vucevic. Love with the screen on Dragic. Denver passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Denver scoring again.
Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
Yeah, you bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
He dishes it to Ingram. He kicks to Davis. Over Love. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets to contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He really relished these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Hayward outside. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. Dragic kicks to Baines. Davis down low. He's going up against Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Really loved that play from Anthony Davis. Knew he was going to get fouled and wisely make sure that he was doing it while shooting.
So he gets them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Here's the screen. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Outside, Batum. Here's Baines. Vucevic defending. Batum dishes to Davis. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D, and the basket there was big.
Vucevic is screen on Dragic. Now, here's Rubio. Hayward passes to Love. Got a piece of it. Hayward goes in. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And, you know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, what do you think?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
They love to get it into the hands of their best scorer, but you also need a backup plan. Plan B has to be covered.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 5-point game.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 7. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to see. Fight all the way through, even to the bitter end.
Hart, that's good.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
It's the first. That puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those 2 away. What a tremendous shot from Dragic there. He is defining clutch.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. What a show. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
Hayward with 45, Rubio with 33. 15 assists from Rubio. Kevin Love actually had some points. Davis with 48 and 15. Ingram with 36. Shoot, Davis went perfect from the field. But Nuggets had a couple clutch free throws, and other than that, I guess those second chance points as well. Well, shoot, they killed them on the boards. Pretty even game and a much needed win for the Nuggets.